This is what residents of Cristo Rey Village waited 75 days to do. The taps went dry 2.5 months ago when a submersible water pump that drives the rudimentary water system broke down.
Well, we are just trying to install the new pump that's already here.
When the replacement 15 horsepower pump finally landed in the village late last week, work began immediately on fixing the water system. But as soon as a new pump was hooked up, another fault was detected.
They began to experience some electrical problems at the pump house. And so this morning we are here to take it through, to take some tests, diagnose the problem and see what is the problem, and then we move on from there.
Technicians worked throughout the day on Saturday, troubleshooting the system. Then at sundown on Saturday,
thankfully that yesterday we had to troubleshoot. We didn't know what was the problem. There was some electrical problem. There was the high voltage in the pump house. And so what we had to do, Patrick, we had to go and troubleshoot the entire electrical system of that system. And thank God we were able to find that there was a relay inside the magnetic box. And so we were able to replace that relay, and water was finally restored to Cristo Rey.
The grateful residents of Cristo Rey are thankful to all who worked to restore the broken water system. But one villager says it did not have to take so long to fix a simple pump problem.
Means that, yes, it cost me money not having the water, but that wasn't the main thing why I kept fighting for the water. It was for the kids who were drinking the water, bathing in there and stuff, because I wasn't using it in the river water. So it didn't really affect me personally that much, and I know that's why a lot of people are getting mad at me for fighting for this water, because Mr. Monterio told one of the people in the village, I don't know why she's complaining, because she can go to a hotel or something or go away. And that wasn't the point. I'm part of this village and I'm going to stick with them. I don't have to leave when things get rough. If that's the case, I'd leave Belize already, because things are getting rough.
Less than 24 hours after the Cristo Rey water system was restored, residents of Georgeville Village woke up on Sunday to find that their water system was broken. Chairman of the Georgeville Water Board, Christine Hyde, told Love News that the system had been showing signs of failure for days and that on Sunday it finally went down.
Well, since Wednesday, I think we start having problem with the pump, and it was sort of electrical, and we got it on the way Wednesday, yes, and it started functioning quite well. And we kept it on manual to see how much water we keep in the reservoir, how long it lasts, and then planning to put it back on automatic. And this morning when Earl came to pump, he called me and he said the pump is not working. So I right away called the electrician, and he came. Less than half an hour he was here, and he checked it, and then he told me that it looks like some wire supposedly burned in the well.
Hyde says she made calls to the relevant people to get the work started on fixing the problem. One of the persons called was Gilberto Lopez from the Ministry of Rural Development.
I immediately got the crew together and we responded immediately. When we got out there here this morning, we pulled the pump out of the well, we airlifted the pump, and just to realize that there was a short circuit in the well. The apparently peeled wire, it was touching against the galvanized pipe, and that itself made a short circuit, and the pump knocked the pump out.
What is being done to restore the water service for the villagers of Georgeville?
Well, what we had to do, Patrick, we went to a nearby village of Unitedville, and we were able to have some discussion between the water boards, and we were able to borrow a motor. The impeller on the pump is good, but just the motor was knocked out, and so we were able to get the support from the Unitedville Water Board and borrowed a motor and try to restore water by the end of the day.
Water was finally restored to the village around 6 o'clock on Sunday evening. The Water Board chairman appeals to residents of Georgeville to keep their accounts current so that the water system can be kept in good repair.
Well, I've always been asking people to pay their dues. We charge a flat rate of $10 across the board on a monthly basis, and we urge them to pay their dues because at times like this, we need to have money to defray all these expenses. At this point in time, we went and we borrowed, the pump that we are now putting down there. We borrowed it, and that next water board needs, that is why they have, And so we have to look around now to see where are we going to get a pump, which is, nothing under $30,000-$35,000 or so. And not putting your 2 cents where it belongs in the water board. Who will look at us to help us, But when you could show, well, we have this much, can you help us, And I am sure there are people that would come up and say, they will join with us and get a new pump for Georgeville. And so we urge the people at Georgeville, because I think my business and my people's business is our business in our community. And it's not for me to say, the people are not paying their bills. No, I wouldn't say that. I am just urging everybody to pay up their bills and to continue. Those people who are paying, continue to pay. And those people who have problem in paying, please try your best to pay their bills.